Hey guys, how you doing? It's Tony. I know I haven't updated today or yesterday, I think, but it's just again I've been busy at work, so I can't really, can't really update as often as I would like to, right? Especially during the week. But during the weekend, I'm like 100% updating and stuff. Anyways, let's get right to it, right? So Bitcoin, as we all know, dropped heavily. I told you guys exactly what was going to happen. I'm like, it's gonna hit 35, probably rebound off that, and then go down to 33, which is exactly what happened here. I mean, you guys can check my videos to see exactly what I said, and then kind of go about that, right? But right now, it does seem like we're following the fib line on the trend right here, right? So which is cool. I actually found out how to do this like the other day. I just hold on my phone and then just kind of like, do this, which is pretty cool because I can actually show you guys the arrows and stuff. And yes, I'm in the bathroom, so fucking, if you guys want to, you guys know I do my best here in the bathroom. But yeah, it's been currently holding this trend line pretty well. We actually dipped down, went up, retested. Well, not retested, but couldn't break resistance and then traded back down, right? So as of right now, the 4-hour MACD, even right here, right on the bottom in the middle indicator, we failed to break up. That's exactly what happened. We failed to break up on the 4-hour. We were already oversold, and then you guys can see this little bearish candle that actually a new one that just got formed, which is a stronger bearish candle. Any indication of a strong bear market or bear momentum is these dark dark channels that get created right here, right? The lighter here is good. The darker ones right here are relatively. The lighter ones here, the very red ones, are bad because they indicate, we're in, bearish territory, right? And as they get darker, like this magenta dark color, whatever, it gets better. I'm probably going to change these colors just to kind of give you guys a better understanding of the MACD and stuff. But it basically matches, right? Like if you guys see right here, we were basically in a full bear, well, not full bear market, but a small bear rally all the way down to like right here, right? So we were at the $40,000 mark. We went all the way down, right up until here. We're currently right now testing to see if the bear momentum is still good, but the peak lows we did do about, we did break that $30,000 barrier, and we actually hit 29,996 for the price of Bitcoin, right? As of right now, am I still bearish? Yeah, it does seem like we're still going to be going down a little bit more, especially right now. Like we actually just created, more bearish strength on the hour MACD. So I do fully expect us to keep going a little bit further down unless there's like some huge spike in price, right? So as of right now, I do see us kind of trickling around this price range between like 30,000 and like maybe 35, 36. But I do think if we stay on this bear momentum, I do think the next price point is going to be 26,000. That's basically where we're going to go, right? I do think it's going to be that price point that we're going to drop down to. On the week chart, I mean, we're still pretty bullish. There's no reason for us to be bullish. We need to see where we close on the week to actually get a good gauge of where we're going, for the next month or two, whatever, right? But we did, on the week chart, you guys can see this candle got created, but we never passed that barrier of 33.2, right? 33,200. We didn't pass that barrier. We just created this wick right here. We didn't actually create a full candle. And in order for me to actually be completely bearish, we would need to have created a full candle like right here. So I am leaving this next week or so just to kind of look at the momentum and kind of gauge the movement. As of right now, still pretty bullish. No reason to not be. It does as of right now, it does look like all we're doing is just retesting this $33,000 level, and then possibly for the next week creating a new bullish candle and going back all the way up to 40K, right? Could be wrong, but as far as TA, that's exactly what's going on. On the stochastic, it does look like we're creating a top, but that doesn't matter because we've been creating tops here all the time, and it doesn't really do anything. We probably dip a little bit, right? Like we probably dip a couple percentage, and then that's kind of it. So I don't think that the stochastic really matters. I do think the momentum right now is completely on the bullish side. So as of right now, the only thing that I can see is that we're waiting for this 4-hour MACD to actually get crushed on the MACD, right? So I do think once this actually crosses towards the bullish side, we will see a good movement up, possibly back to $40,000. But as of right now, you guys can see that we were actually going across the MACD on the bullish side right here. Somehow it didn't happen. And we actually created a new bearish, stronger candle for the MACD on the bearish side to the downside, right? So that's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. As of right now, like I said, we're still retesting. We're actually retesting support right now at that $33,000 level. Other than that, I'm still pretty bullish on Bitcoin. Let me get rid of the fib so I can show you guys a little bit of a cleaner chart, right? So you guys do know that I have my points set at currently right now. I have my price ranges set right now at 33,000 and at 26,000, right? 26,111. These are the price ranges that I think are gonna. I'm not 100% sure this is actually gonna hit. We still need to gauge exactly what's happening right now, but there is a chance that we're either gonna retest this support and jump back up, or depending on momentum, we're going to go back down, right? So the MACD is basically going to tell us where we're going. I do think depending on what the momentum is, we're going to stop and we're going to create a floor here, right? As of right now, we're still retesting this $33,000 level. I can't really say if we're bearish or bullish as of right now. It does look like if we do cross over on the 4 hour, we're headed back up to the $40,000 mark. But on the week chart, we're still pretty bullish. On the day chart, we're starting to actually be sort of bearish. So if we do keep going lower, I wouldn't be surprised. But would I buy right now? Probably not. There's probably like a what would I say? I'd probably wait till we maybe for the next couple of days to see how this day chart is actually going. If we do retest off of here and bounce, and then we actually cross over on the 4 hour MACD, 100%, I would think that $33,000 is the floor, right? And then I would say buy. We already crossed on the 4 hour MACD. We're going to go back up at least back to 40,000 or so, and we're going to stay consistent and keep going up, right? But, if we actually, create a new candle downwards right here on the 33.1 range, right? If there's a new candle created right here tomorrow or sometime this week, there is a chance that this is possibly going to go all the way back down to $26,000. So as of right now, I'm probably more bearish than bullish. I would say we have a bigger chance of hitting $26,000 than hitting $40,000, to be honest. I'm not bearish. I'm completely bullish on Bitcoin. But as of right now, I'm like 80% bearish, and I do think that there's a bigger chance of us going all the way back down to 26,000 as opposed to going back to 40K. So I wouldn't short. I wouldn't do anything right now. I think if Bitcoin does drop back to 26, I would 100% buy in, depending on the momentum of it. But I do think that 26K will probably be the floor. But again, we have to go back to the TA and really see what's going on, right? But as of right now, I might do like a swing trade or something to see if we actually go back to 40K, but it would be risky, right? This is like right now at this price range, it's like a maybe buy. If we do hit 26K, it's like a for sure buy. I would be buying right here 100%. As of right now, I need to gauge to see a little bit more about what's going on. But as of right now, yeah, I am a little bit more bearish than I am bullish. So I'm like maybe 80%, not 80% sure, just 80% more on the bearish side, especially because we haven't had, the MACD cross over this high on the day chart. So, we have to gauge a little bit to see what's going on. But as of right now, there's a bigger chance of us hitting 26,000 as opposed to going back up to 40K, especially because we're so early on in the week. Usually, when we see a retest like this of support, and we're closer to the weekend, it tends to bounce off these levels and then go back up, because weekends we just for whatever reason, crypto likes to rally a lot during the weekends. I think it's because the stock market is closed, so all the money ends up going into crypto during the weekend, right? But yeah, just a quick sentiment. I do think that there's a bigger chance of us hitting 26,000 as opposed to 40K, going back to 40K. But right now we're at a price range where, we can either go down from here or up from here. But if we do hit 26K, I do think we're fully going to bounce off this, maybe consolidate a little bit and then shoot back up, right? So what I do think is going to happen, we can either bounce off this level and go back up, which I'm like maybe 20% sure is going to happen, or we can go down here to 26K, which I do think is 100% buy-in at this point, and then it'll probably bounce up maybe, and then I would probably set like a stop loss at 33K if you're swing trading. If not, just accumulate and stuff, right? But yeah, just a quick sentiment on Bitcoin, quick TA, giving you guys a quick update, and I'll see you guys later.